Employees Compensation Act 1923. Basically, in the Employees Compensation Act, if an employee is injured or an accident has taken place, that particular employee has to approach the civil court in order to get the justice. So in the civil court, employer always used to get with some point or the other in order to avoid paying compensation. So these are certain doctrines where employer would apply and avoid paying the compensation. Okay, assumed risk or contributory negligence or fellow servants responsibility. So to avoid all these doctrines, already previously government has come up with certain acts like Fatal Accidents Act, Employees Liability Act, Compensation Act. However, these acts used to compensate only if the accident was very major or fatal in nature. It do not pay compensation for all the injuries. That is the reason a committee was formed with all the experts from all the backgrounds, employees, employers, government side, and also medical practitioners. Everybody was present in a committee and they finally came up with a report suggesting to form a new act for compensation. That is how Workmen Compensation Act has come into picture. So it is a social assistant legislation. It means no contributions from the employee are required. Directly, it is funded by employer through government. So contributions from employee is not required at all in this case. It was renamed as per Second National Commission on Labour Recommendations. It was renamed in the year 2010. One of the earliest social security legislation. Yes, right? Social Security Code. We have 9 legislations, out of which this is the most early one, which came up in 1923. The main purpose is to ensure financial protection or income protection to the injured or accident persons or the death persons. I mean, we'll pay it to the dependents if a death occurs. No fault liability system, this is a very important concept. Just break it down and try to remember. No fault liability. So, even if employee is clumsy or even because of his negligence, an injury has occurred. Okay, employer also has taken all preventive safety measures. Even then, employer is the only person who is liable. Okay, the liability, no fault. Whether fault is on employee or not, no fault. It do not depend on the fault of the employee. The liability will completely lie on employer. Speedy dispute resolution, because we have seen earlier they used to go to courts, right? Now that by this act, they mandated forming commissioners. They will act as a quasi-judicial authority and they will settle the disputes. So it happens in a much faster way. Burden of workplace transfer from worker to employer. Previously, worker has to prove that is a workplace injury or else he would not get the enough compensation. Workplace safety. So indirectly, the employer is mandated to take safety preventive measures in order to avoid accidents.